And the rate at which women cheat in marriage is higher. I want to tell you. It's very high. Women cheat a lot, especially young women. They cheat a lot.
I've heard that for the first time, that women cheat a lot
They
in marriage.
cheat a lot. They cheat a lot in marriage. And that is where they are being butchered and killed.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you are watching. This is Smartlines Media and welcome back again. Today, we've woken up in not a very good mood, or rather in a somber mood. In Kenya, we've been having cases of femicide, and the rise has been not so pleasing. Specifically in Nairobi, there were so many cases. And also in Homa Bay County, where we are, there was a case. And today, we want to dwell in this issue. We have one expert who will be telling us more about this issue. She will be enlightening us about the awareness that has been created, telling us what can be done and what has been done to help curb this situation. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa, you'll introduce yourself. You'll be looking at this camera. You'll introduce yourself and tell us who you are.
Thank you so much. Good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, wherever you are. I'm Honorable Pauline Omogi, specially elected MCA representing Kasgunga Ward in Homa Bay County Assembly. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm happy to be here today to address the issue that you just talked about concerning the death of especially young girls and women who are being butchered just without no apparent reason, with the men, especially their husbands, their boyfriends. Okay, it's something that has been not good all over the world.
Mheshimiwa, once these cases started coming up and things were now happening, everything was on social media, several people started questioning the vulnerability of ladies. Is there a specific socio-economic factor that is leading to the number of femicide cases rising?
Yeah, there is. First of all, I can say there's a lack of job. You know, lack of job. Or if after finishing your studies, you'll go look for job. And going into these offices looking for jobs, there are some men who will offer you a job once you are ready to offer him your body, is when you will be offered a job. And if you refused, it will turn into another thing else. So lack of job will lead to such kind of activities that are not good to our girls. Another thing is hunger. Yeah, you know, hunger. When you are hungry, you can easily fall into a ditch that no one can come and lift you up there. Yeah, hunger is something that is not good into human life. Yeah.
So we have hunger and we have lack of jobs.
Lack of jobs.
What can we do so that women can have jobs, so that they can't be hungry, and so that they can't be trapped into such incidents?
Okay, first of all, women should come out strongly. Yeah, they should come out strongly and fight for these white-collar jobs. They should come out and look for these jobs. Let women also have their space in these big offices, so that when a lady comes in, she'll find a lady. Yeah, you know, talking to a lady is much easier than approaching a man. Yeah, I'm sure a lady to a lady approach will reduce this rate of sexual harassment and so many things. Yeah, and hunger, we should also practice how we can get our own resources. Yeah, with us ladies, it is not a must that you have to be employed. It's when you can earn a living. There are so many ways on how young girls or young women can earn a living. You can rear chicken, you can have a kitchen garden, yeah, such kind of things. You can even go up to making things with your hands, like baskets, knitting some sweaters, and you sell. Okay, these beads, earrings, and whatever. Yeah.
So another issue also came up. People were saying one incident happened, and the media put it into the eyes of the public, and now others started coming in more and more. They were saying media is now glorifying this issue, that they should air it and they shouldn't be showing it all over. because
Okay.
that's glorifying the issue.
With me on my side, I saw what I can say. It's a good thing to be shown all over. Yeah, for it to be a lesson to other girls or to other young women. If it is hidden, you know, if you want your lamp to shine all over, take it out of that. Take it out of under the table. Put it on top of the table. It will light. In a Luo language, they say that kama thuolo kaiye, okecha kidoge. Where a snake bites you, you can't make it back again to that place. Yeah, you will fear it. So it will help other girls to fear men.
You just mentioned that most of these people meet on social media.
Yeah.
What's your advice? Because it's a social media era and there's nothing we can do about it.
My advice is it's not bad to meet one in social media. Yeah, because in this rough world, you never know what tomorrow might bring. Maybe this person meeting you in social media, he might be your husband for the rest of your life. And sometimes he might be your enemy or your killer, and that will make end of your life. So my advice is, once you've decided to look for a partner in social media, or you need to look for a platform whereby there is that platform is registered, that whenever comes into your life, let me say, if you get a person that is not of your choice, maybe he wants to harass you, to quarrel you, to beat you, it's possible to report. Yeah. But if you just go in direct into social media, find a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you make your ways, I think that first and foremost, your first meeting, don't go and meet this kind of people in a hidden place. Yeah. Be in a social place, whereby when things goes into the other way around, you might get help.
Away from social media, in Homa Bay there was a case of a woman who was beheaded in her home while performing house calls. Are there individual or community activities that are contributing to this femicide issue?
Okay, thank you so much. According to what happened in Homa Bay to a young lady, in fact, I only saw it on social media, whereby the lady was lying down, the blood oozing from her neck. I was perplexed. And what I can say, maybe, it's something that needs to be looked deeply into it, in that it's something that no one can just come into your home and just chop your neck without even your husband knowing, your children, you know. Maybe there is something that was going around. Yeah. If it was noted this lady was cheating, maybe, if not, then maybe she abused someone, or maybe she had someone's debt and she refused to pay. Maybe the lady was arrogant. It's something that a lot of questions can be asked. Yeah. Even those who chopped her neck, I'm doubting whether they've been called into book. Yeah. You know, with Ndewa, there's a lot of sugarcane activity that is going on. And there are a lot of different types of people going to Ndewa, coming to Ndewa and looking for jobs. So maybe this lady, if I can say, if she was not cheating, then her husband should also be called to be asked a lot of questions. Yeah. Because how comes these people entered into the home without him knowing? And again, they ended up chopping the neck. That is when the husband realized that there was a lot of movements outside, or towards the kitchen direction, is when he came out. Immediately he found that how his wife was chopped and killed. So the activities that is going on in Ndewa, that one also should be checked, also be looked into it. There are different types of people. And I want to tell you that these people working on a sugarcane plantation, I don't know whether it's a Luo language or Kiswahili language or Banda, this job Banda, yeah, they are very arrogant people. And if you happen to go into a relationship with them, and once they come across that you are cheating on them, I want to tell you that it will be the end of you. It will be the end of you. So maybe the death of this lady, it's something that should not be rushed into. Yeah, it's something that the community in charge, the security in charge, and the village elders, chiefs, and the administration at large should come out strongly and investigate the death of this lady. Yeah.
And now, what are experts attributing the rise in femicide cases to?
Oh, the rise of this femicide activity. I want to tell you that, we women, we are weaker cell. They say that we are weaker cell. Yes, we are weaker cell. And the rate at which women cheat in marriage is higher. I want to tell you. It's very high, with a reason. Responsibility, it has reached a time whereby men, they run away from their responsibility. Yeah. Here comes a case whereby you have 5 children, two, let's say just 2 children. When they will be sent out from school to go home to look for fee, is mama. Mama teacher amesema, mama nataka uji askari, mama nataka ikitu. And here comes a case whereby the husband will only give you 100 bob, ama 200 bob. Na mtoto mwenyewe atakuwa nataka, he'll need chai kwa mandazi, be it a black tea or milk tea, he'll need chai with maybe something like mandazi and makate. So it will force you. And here comes a case whereby somebody has been hunting you. And if you look into this person, it doesn't matter whether the person earns a lot of money, so long as he can give you more than your husband is giving you, it will lead you into a very big temptation. Yeah. So a lot of training should be given to women, especially young women. Yeah. They should be called in a maybe women group. They need to be sensitized. Yeah. Because a long time ago, our grandmothers used to sit down with their sons and daughters-in-law to teach them how to live. But nowadays, things have changed. Women cheat a lot, especially young women. They cheat a lot.
I've heard that for the first time, that women cheat a lot
They
in marriage.
cheat a lot. They cheat a lot in marriage. And that is where they are being butchered and killed.
You talked about sensitization and awareness creation.
Yes.
Are there challenges affecting the same?
Yeah, there are challenges. Because we have a lot of NGOs who can do a very good sensitization and trainings to young women. But now that these NGOs, some of them are shying off coming into our country.
Why?
Because of high tax, high standard of living, and insecurity in our country. Yeah, they are shying off to come into our country to give us or to train us on how we can live or gender-based violence and more so. If they come, they will come over for 1 to 2 months. Then they'll go away. Yeah.
What can be done in terms of education so that, they say education is the equalizer.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that applies in our country today, because there are a lot of graduates and a lot of undergraduates out here who don't have jobs. So how can education contribute to the reduction of vulnerability of women?
When you are educated, it is not a must that if you are a university graduate, you need to have a white-collar job. It is not a must. Yeah. You might graduate, you might have even 6 degrees or 4, but at long last, you will have no space in these big offices. So each and every person must go to school and have education, not only to be employed, but you will have something, you will have some know-how on how you can carry on with your life. Okay? You can carry on, you can reason.
Yes.
Yeah, you can reason whereby you can socialize. You can reason, you can socialize on how you can go about how to even put some ugali on your table. Yeah.
And Mheshimiwa, just to wind up, you are a legislator.
Yeah.
How is law enforcement addressing the challenges you are facing or the legislature is facing in addressing this issue?
Men doesn't have any, they don't have any, hawana huruma. Yeah. So here comes a case whereby they need to be brought to book. Whenever one is involved in such kind of an incident, let him be brought into book. And another, they also need to be sensitized. Yeah. So that no one can just come and take law on his own hands as if there is laws that are guarding human life. Yeah. And I also want to thank the human rights. They are doing a lot. This lady who was butchered in Nairobi, I saw Kenya Human Rights came out with a loud voice. They wanted justice to prevail. So these people should not be left behind, that after doing such kind of incidences, they run away, no one is looking after them. No, law enforcement should come out strongly, look for these people and let them face the law according to whatever is supposed to be done to them. And I would like to call upon the bishops and the church in fraternity, Catholic, Seventh-day Adventist Church, please you come out and help us to pray, because it has reached a time whereby the Satan has come down, especially to men. Let us come out together and pray for our men so that they know that, let them see the light, that this life of a human being called woman is a precious life. So if we pray, let's go back to God, and I'm sure that our God will hear our prayer. That's all I can say.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Asante sana kwa kuja, tumeshukuru.
Thank you.